My channel, videos. Come on, where's the video? There we are. Get rid of the sound. Right, do you want my setups or?
I'll keep with what I've got.
Alright, mate.
I am going to change to the downforce thing. I'll give that a go.
Yeah, no worries. I just got to add a thumbnail to my channel. Hello to the first person who's watching. I put Germany because I can't spell Oscherslaben, so done.
What difference did you make to your dry setup for the wet?
I just put the pressures up, but my car was quite solid as a dry and a wet setup, so I just changed the pressures to match what they need to be. But I've changed it to bar recently just because I can see the conditions a bit better in bar for some reason. It just works better that way. So, right. To the people or person who is watching, I am gonna get things underway in a minute. I'm just doing a few little things. So pit window, mate, is lap 5 to lap 16.
Lovely.
Can I stick that in general? Or videos? Okie doke. That's on there. Where's my Facebook? Put it on Facebook, why not?
I'm just going to try the pit intro. I haven't done that yet.
It's a very long one. It's a long one. Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's like as soon as you go into the pit, as soon as you get to the corner, that's where the
yes, that's where the
line is. Yeah, so just watch out for that. Let's get a lap in. Right, Oscherslaben A.
Okay, warm the tyres and brakes. Take it easy for the first few corners. Let's not make that classic mistake.
Classic mistake of not warming up tyres. Don't be silly. Don't do that. Another warning, just be careful with pit exit. Coming back on circuit, watching out for cars flying back on. Not obviously for yourself going out, but also when people are coming out, they come flying out of there. I learned quite a bit from the Pro-Am last night. Right, let's get some temperature in these tyres. That's one way to get temperature. I tried hards and they're just not working for me. But tyre wear is going to be quite strong, I think.
Tyre wear is quite high, isn't it?
Yeah. I tried the hards, I just couldn't get them to work. Right, a lap of Oscherslaben. Right, down the back straight, hit the braking zone about here at the service road. Cold tyres, so it's not going to be the best lap. take a bit of curve there, and then a long turn 2. Got to be patient around here, clip that inside curve, and then run the car out wide. Turn 3, and you just want to brake. You can kind of go in a V shape and get better traction on exit. Kind of mess that up a little bit. And then into the triples, 4, 5 and 6. Another patient section, get it stopped and turned in. And get a good exit here. Into the chicane, try not to take too much curve, track limits, and run it out a little bit wide, down the back straight. And hit your braking marker just at the 150 meter board. Get the car turned in. Tricky corner, left-hander there, really will catch you out. Into the penultimate corner, can take a lot more speed than you normally can. Nice smooth exit. And that's the lap time with full weight of fuel and cold tyres. Much better through there. Not the best lap, but hey ho. Okay, let's try this again. Behind Fury, he takes a lot of curve there. Okay. Okay. Try those settings. Load up this one. 45, 47, 37, 38.
I need to just be patient in the race, I think. That was my lot.
I think this track is all about patience, mate.
Yeah.
This track's always about patience. You gotta just let the car and the
track
come to you.
To be honest.
Yeah. It'll come to you. It's just, they say, get into a groove kind of thing. I best post a we are live. Copy link. Done. The downforce feel a bit better.
I couldn't get on with it, to be honest. I couldn't get the nose in. That extra bit of front helps me.
Fair enough. But you left it with 10 on the rear?
Yes, yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't think it made much difference, to be honest, on the rear.
Might give you a little bit more straight line speed. A little bit. Every little helps.
Come on, let's take pole.
Let's take pole. We'll try to anyway. Okay, that's not working. Oh, I think I've just realised something. I think Andy's got a qualifying ban. Yeah, I think Andy's got a qualifying ban because of Daytona, so... I forgot about that. Oh, Gary's close, man. Woo! comment coming in. It's Maze, evening mate.
I was on a good lap then, and I ran out of fuel.
Whoops.
Wasn't really looking at the fuel gauge.
Whoopsie.
So I was half second up as well.
You got enough time to get back out, haven't you?
Yeah, I can get one more lap in, I think.
Oh, that was a big slide. Yeah, it's not great, Maze. It's just the nature of this circuit. Oh well. Oh well. Pushed probably a bit too hard there. I have done a 26.6, but that's pole position due to obviously... Whoa! Little leech! Jesus Christ! Wow, those Renaults are fast.
It's a good track for them. I reckon the Ginetta would have been quite good here as well.
Well, Ugbar was running Ginetta last night and that was very strong, so I think I'm going to hang on to pole, but that was close. That was very close. Whoa, mate, that was squeaky. Pit strategy, Porsche, edits, tyres. Oh. Oh,
I've got a bit of time there.
I think it's going to be more about race than the setup.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm happy with 6.
Good.
That's
yeah,
my first
I'll
lap
be.
time so far. That's 28.3.
Nice.
So I'm getting quicker.
I think this one's just about consistency and patience.
It is, yes, yeah.
Right, extra point there. That's handy. I should be able to get the Renaults off the line, but I forgot how many laps this race is. 23. Plenty of fuel. I don't want to run out. change any of that. Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Oh, have I made the right decision? That's the question. See my little Porsche just there? My little Porsche. Are we just waiting on Andy, I take it, as always? Yep. Alright, good luck, mate.
Yes, and you.
Let's try and survive this. Oh my god. So many cars. I was like, just get into turn one. I'm through.
Oh, I'm spun. Who was that? Come on. And it continues.
Alright mate, just get it together, get back going. You can come back. Probably a good thing that you're at the back now, because everyone else will probably drop behind you.
I got such a good start. Well, I suppose I probably would have been swamped after a lap or two. Never mind.
I'd get ready for the rain.
Oh, come on!
What's happened now?
There's a magnet for it. Someone else has tagged me. Someone else has tagged me.
Do you know who?
I don't know.
Lovely driving, great first lap. We're in control, so let's build a buffer to second place.
Have you got any damage?
No, no damage.
Oh, that's good.
It was the tiniest of touch on the rear corner I had.
Okay, at least you ain't got too much damage.
Yeah, no damage. How long do you reckon to leave it when it starts to rain until you come in? Or is it just until it starts getting a bit squirrely then come in?
I think whenever you feel like it's getting too much, you know.
Okay.
Again, I don't know when the rain's coming. If it comes at all, Matt might have been lying to me, he might not have put it in, you know. So
Well, I've got everything to gain and nothing to lose. I'm in the bank.
yeah. Gary's quite consistent behind me. Lap 6, put windows open, but waiting for the rain.
Doesn't look like it's coming soon, does it? Looking at the clouds.
It might be a little bit later, maybe. Either way, I'm quite happy as I am.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going.
The clouds are coming in a little bit.
I'm starting to think there might not be any in this race.
Well, I think it's got a little bit darker now. We're not halfway yet, so...
No, that's true.
Whereabouts are you, position-wise?
P9. I am very slowly closing on next Martin Disco.
Just take your time with it, mate.
Yeah, I'm just being patient.
Good man. I'll let you know what the weather does, obviously, because I'll be the first one to hit it.
When does the pit window end? Because we haven't got much longer. 15?
16, I think it was.
16.
When I get a long straight, I'll try and have a look. Or Maze, if you're watching, mate, find out when the pit window is closing.
16, they just said it on the stream.
Okay.
When are you thinking your cut-off is, or are you just gonna, or do you want to go in at 16?
I want to leave it as late as I possibly can, mate. If
okay, well,
if I can.
If there's no rain, you go for 16. I'll go in. I'll pick up.
I think as soon as we get an opportunity of rain, I think you pit first, and then I'll pit second, because I've done a lot of testing with slicks and wet, so
yeah, that's fine.
I've got an idea of what's going to happen. But we got a big enough gap to one another that we can probably...
We could probably do the same lap, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Well, I'm 37 seconds behind you.
Yeah, it's about a 30-second pit stop.
Yeah, so we've got enough time at the moment.
Yeah.
Bit of a wild one, but what are the wets like on a dry track?
On this track, I think they would burn up too quick.
Okay.
Just
that's another option, with only, what is it, 7 laps left?
Yeah, but is it gonna...
could you run them on the off chance that it rains after that?
Don't know. It's a risk, but they would burn out.
I think if I was still dead last, I'd probably give it a go. Would have been worth a try. This goes in.
I hear rain. I hear rain.
I just saw a bit on the windscreen. Right.
I'm going to give it one more lap. Because I'm in the back end. If you want to pit this lap, mate, then do so.
Yeah, I'll go in. I'll try it. I'm hoping Disco caught that just too early.
Possibly. Monkey Boy's in.
No, I'm in the middle of the lap now, and it's quite dry.
Yeah, it's up to you though, mate.
Yeah.
But I want to get in and get tyres done as well.
Are you going to go for wet?
Yeah, I'm going wet. But as soon as it gets slippy. Yeah, I'm getting more rain now. It's not quite yet.
Okay, well, I'm going to go in.
You're going now?
No, I'm not quite there. I'll let you know when I'm in.
Oh, you're going in this lap though?
I'm going in this lap, yes.
Okay.
Right, I'm in now.
Okay, I'm at the back end of the circuit.
I'm in the box.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go around again.
That's a long entry.
Yep. Might actually work out.
Right, I'm clear of the box now.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked. I would have come in. I'm now past the start finish
line.
line.
Yes, yeah.
Hit confirm, we got that, we'll go.
I'm in. And I think I timed that just right. Gary's staying out a little bit longer. I hope it changes my tyres, I really do. Yes it is, thank God for that.
That was the right lap to go. It's quite wet now, turn one.
Okay mate, off you go!
Okay, for some reason didn't want to select gear, but nice. I think Gary's left it too late.
Yeah, there's a lot of spray now.
I remember rightly, the BMWs are horrendous in the wet.
Yeah, I've got Disco and Sutty in front of me, and they're quite laggy, a pair of them.
What, they're sliding?
No, they're just laggy.
Oh. I'm so glad I did some wet testing before I came on. Oh, missed that apex. Did Disco have to pit again, did he?
I think he did, yeah. Because he pitted the lap before me, so I assume he didn't change tyres.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting bad in the lap 3 kinks.
In the first and last sector, I'm losing so much tyre temperature in the front.
To Sutty?
No, I'm losing temperature in the front tyres.
Yeah, I'm losing in the front right.
Yeah, front right's the worst. Middle sector, they warm up a bit, but
yeah,
first and last sector, it just goes.
Oh, I'm off. Great. great. Little buckle with the rear, that don't help. Careful with the final sector, mate. It's really bad.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
Gap to P2 is 7 seconds. He's still chasing, so protect that gap.
Everyone's struggling, I think.
Yeah,
I've lost all tyre. I've lost all tyre, champ.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm right on the back of Sati, but we're both just taking it so steady.
It's all about staying on track, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, last lap. This is your last lap. Hold it together and bring her home for the win.
I've had a spin just on the last lap, that's handy.
I think the worst puddle is turn 2.
I'm finding the 3 kinks the worst bit.
No, I'm okay on that. I've lost loads of time to say that last lap, turn 2, I just got stuck in the puddle. I wasn't going anywhere.
Race win. Yeah, boy. Oh, that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Woo! Turn 2, man. Look at it. Oh my god. Wow.
At least I can qualify.
Yeah, you can qualify, but I think the qualifying might be wet.
Yeah.
If it's like this, then I think it goes through into quali.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Possibly. Ooh. That's a good way to start my double points. Pole position, there's 2 points there. Race win, so that's 25 points, 50 points already just in the first race. Good. Good start.
Well, considering the horrendous start I had, I finished where I started.
Yeah. That's good going, to be fair.
Something's bend it in the end. I've got him on the last turn.
So that means you can't qualify.
That means I can't qualify. Maybe he did that on purpose.
Maybe. I don't think Sutty's that kind of driver though. I think he wants every point.
No, I don't think he did.
Get.
It did look like he dropped it.
Yeah. Man, that was hard work.
Well done, mate. You won the race. You really earned it today. Great job.
28-1. I got fastest lap, I think, as well. Yep, 28-1. Yep, so I get that point as well, so 2 extra points there. Sweet.
Excellent. Good stuff.
And with Disco retiring as well, that's extra points on Slingshot.
We need that for the teams.
Yeah, but he retired on lap 20. Something like that, yeah. But they've taken both their double points. We've still yet to take ours.
Oh,
so.
okay, yeah. I might take mine next week.
You were saying Algarve, weren't you?
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's that Stikito and Bruno. Not Bruno. Zolder. That's what I was thinking of. Zolder, Algarve, and Stikito are the last ones left to take double points. So. Whew. That was hard work. But a race win nonetheless. Oh.
So he's just messaged me on Facebook going bloody awful.
Well, good recovery there, mate. Back to where you started, so that's something.
Yeah, I can't complain at that, can I? After that start.
No. Ugh. Oh. Oh. I'm tired. Right, I've got an interview. I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay.
Challenging.
No, is it wet again?
I couldn't possibly say. Couldn't possibly say.
Is it wet again?
I couldn't possibly say. I'd get some deep heat on that wrist if I were you.
Oh my god.
Man, there is a handful around here in the wet.
Yeah.
Even when there's not a puddle, you just slide like fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure Dan will agree with you. It looked like a handful for you, Dan.
I dropped it twice.
Yeah, I saw. We saw one of them.
Which one did you see?
We saw
Near the end, last lap.
Yeah, near the end of the lap.
Yeah.
Didn't you do it twice? Both on that elongate chicane one. Were they both there?
I did it in the penultimate corner.
Right.
I touched the puddle on the inside, spun off, and actually had rear damage.
We saw the one where you nearly lost it on that puddle as well.
Yeah, that's the same puddle I hit.
Yeah. That's a
that
tough one, isn't it?
That was fucking hard work.
It looked it.
Well, I thought it was around that left-hander. You know, like the double apex left.
Oh, the triple apex corner thing. It's called the triple.
Yeah. Halfway around there, just the arse just goes, see ya.
Yeah, there's a fat puddle that goes across it, isn't there?
You caught that one, Gary, didn't you? And then lost it again, trying to get going. Yeah. I was like, look, catch it. The front end comes round, and when we were on board with you, like, you know, and I'm like, catch it, and the front end comes round, like, yeah, and then you spun and went,
Yeah, I was close enough to Dan, and he lost it. I'd be there to pick up the pieces, but he did lose it.
It's alright in the wet, is it?
I don't know what talk is about. It's fine. It's literally like it's as good as any other car.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Oh, that's
interesting. I don't know why everyone says that it's awful in the wet. It's fine.
Right.
It's alright.
I was going to say Disco. Disco was struggling, but he was struggling in the dry anyway, wasn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't like this track much at all. I mean, this is a track that I love. I love this track.
Yeah.
It's very technical.
It's that bloody qualifying ban shit me up massively.
Well, done and dusted now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, without that,
I shat myself because Little Leach nearly out-qualified me. I was like, holy fuck!
Renault is strong here, that's for sure.
I was sat there and I was like, I put my quali paste on, radiator off, right, and I couldn't get it to work at all, not at all. And then next thing you know, I see Gary and Little Leach a 10th behind me. I was like, holy shit! What am I doing?
36 there in the wet.
Toilet. Yeah, your brother was lapping quite quick.
He just put it in the stream. I was enjoying that rain.
Couple more laps. I think he'd have been on Andy's tail. Craig was lapping well.
He was going to easier in the wet than the dry. I was like, give over.
I cannot explain the lack of pace in the car tonight.
The last couple of laps where Little Leach was closing on me was partly because I backed off a little bit. I just wanted to get the podium in the bag.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I just wanted to bring over the P3, especially starting from the back of the grid. It's like, it wasn't a bad place to be at all.
No. It was. You cleared a lot of people quite quickly, but it just got a little bit more difficult in the sharp end, didn't it?
Oh yeah, of course. Once I was up to like P4, I was already 10 seconds behind Dan. It was game over. Yeah, that was the.
I hope I'm starting at the back of the grid here. Let me tell you that.
I don't.
Because this first corner could be absolutely carnage.
Yeah, it could be.
Oh my god.
The line's going to be interesting to start with.
Do you know what the big gamble is going to be? Is it going to dry up, or is it going to be another wet stint after the second dry stint?
It's colder as well, being later, so it won't clear very well.
I don't know if there's going to be another wet stint, maybe the third or fourth stint.
Wow, there we go.
It's a mystery.
Well, it is to you guys.
Some more in the know than others. I'm joking.
I'm so glad I built that fucking 12-second gap to Gary.
I knew that it was going to rain in that. Started to go, it's getting darker. I think it might rain here. And I was like, really? I was about to pit for a new set of softs.
You burnt your softs out?
Did you? How did you do that?
My rears were halfway down the wear mark. I'm now red as fuck.
You're a joke. How do you manage to do that?
That's probably my setup.
Well, it must be because the tyres.
I'm running 0-2.
0-2. There you go. I was running 2.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Max downforce for me, 2 and 8.
Yeah. 2 and 5 on the Renault for that track, and that's why she didn't move.
I couldn't. I tried more downforce, but I just couldn't get the front to turn in. It was horrible.
No, I was alright. The front was good. I mean, yeah, it was. I wasn't doing the same pace as you guys, but I guess that's it, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If what was I doing? My quickest total lap was a 28.3, and actually in the race meeting last night, I didn't go better than a 29 something or other. So I'm still a couple of seconds back.
I think.
I think
the thing is as well is Kelly likes a more understeery car, while you, Gary, like a more oversteer car. You like it to be a bit more twitchy, so it's a different driving style.
I like it to be pointy. Do you know what I mean? And kind of yeah. But red tyres. Never had nothing like it in a Renault.
I was running.
They were smoking.
Downforce I was running was 1 and 10, I think, on that.
1 and 10.
Yeah.
The Porsche hasn't got a lot of movement on the front, though, has it? It's got a lot of downforce adjustment on the back, but not a lot on the front, has it?
Well, I was quite happy with it. It was good.
I run my 6 everywhere in the Porsche.
Yeah.
You're mad.
Just throw it
I can't remember what I used to do. Probably as much as I could get on it.
I can't wait to get in it again next year.
Yeah, me too. I've been driving it a bit here and there, and I want it back.
What, the Porsche?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think driving the Renault has given me a little bit more confidence to attack corners a little bit better, and then when I jump in the Porsche, I can attack it a little bit better.
You guys know how I felt in Ginetta last season, there.
Yeah, feel for you, Andy, for sure.
It was a learning experience. Helped me get better.
Well, do you know what? That's exactly what the Renault is for me. It's been, like I said, built my confidence in, kind of the lines I take and, the confidence in the car. And as I say, jumping back into Porsche, I feel better, I've got a better handle on the Porsche. So we'll see.
Yeah, getting used to trying to extract everything you can rather than just trying to get to as close to potentially as you can. You actually have to get everything out of it to be anywhere.
Yeah. Absolutely. Quick weather report for quali.
Welcome back then, ladies and gentlemen, to Simplay Motorsport. Here then for the second part of the race, the round 14, I do believe it is, here at Oscherslaben, and it's still raining. The rain is still falling. The top 6 cannot qualify, so Unorthodox, Gary, Andy, Little Leach, BT Targa and D-Biggs in the end cannot qualify for this one. Unorthodox double points tonight, so he's decided to risk it and take them double points, and that puts him 32 points in the lead of Andy at the minute, obviously before drop scores are taken. And after this first round, Fury stays third. Disco not really being able to close the gap there, but Gary 1 point off the back of him. BT Targa jumps above Xmart. D-Big stays 8th ahead of Little Each 9th. Sooty goes to 10th. Peaceful drops down into P11 ahead of Monkey Boy. Phil Mazda, Big Boy Brazier and Matt Buzzy Boy. Shake and Bake 4 points ahead of Slingshot Motorsport in the Constructors' Championship now with Team Prolapse third. Leach loses 4th, but only 4 points off the back of them, and GQ Motorsport gaining on Wakasaki Racing. Run Flat Racing 2 points off the back of them. We've got the top 3 in the box, and Andy, not a bad race for the BMW considering you couldn't qualify.
Yeah, pretty good starting from the back. I can't complain really. I've got to take P3. Was tricky the first few laps, just making my way through, trying to avoid getting caught up in any incidents. A couple of guys happened to spin right in front of me, which you guys picked up on the stream. There wasn't any contact. I didn't give anybody any encouragement. They just lost it in front of me. And there was one instance where with Xmart, he actually almost, I almost went straight into him. No, it might have been Little Leach actually. I think it was Little Leach even. Little Leach lost it right in front of me, and I actually had to pretty much stop the car and then manoeuvre around him. So it was, very close, but managed to get away with it.
We see you had a moment as well, turn 2, when D Biggs came out the pits. Did D Biggs coming out the pits kind of catch you off guard, or what happened at turn 2?
Yeah, so I flashed him a couple of times just to let him know I'm there. I'm not trying to be like a whatever. But I flashed him just to let him know I was there, and he's been braked very early into one of the corners. Turn 2, I think you're right. Or maybe turn 3, because technically you got 2 turns at the start, and then at the end of the straight you got the left-hander turn. I don't know, turn 3, turn 4, whatever. That left-hander. We don't know what it is, but So he caught me out a little bit with his braking, but no harm done, no damage actually. And really, the time that I lost to Dan and Gary was in the pit stop. I don't know why, but I was sat in the box for 25 seconds. They did repairs on the car, despite me not requesting that they do that. But the team decided to do repairs on the car, which basically knocked back an extra 5 seconds on top of the tyre change.
What can you do race 2, buddy?
Just try and work my way through the pack and get through the wet stint. I don't know whether there's going to be raw rain coming after it dries up, but just have to play it by ear and keep an eye on those clouds.
Best luck, mate.
Cheers. Thank you.
Got Gary in the box, and it's been a while since we spoke to this man, but the 2-time pro champ back in with us. And Gary, that's better.
Yeah, could say that. Getting used to the car now.
Car suit this track a bit more?
It doesn't dry. I wouldn't say it does much in the wet, but we'll get there.
No, you seem to catch Dan though a little bit in the wet. Dan made a few mistakes. Was you hoping that he'd make a couple more to get the Renault another win?
I was hoping for him to make another mistake, but to be fair, I'd made him another mistake after I thought that, so the chances were gone, really, to be fair.
Now, you've informed me earlier in the night you're driving with a poorly wrist. How is the wrist?
Yeah, throbbing a bit, but looking at the next race, it could be throbbing a bit more afterwards, so we'll see.
Well, based off your history at Simplay, you come back from a knee operation to come back and take a double win at Monza or wherever it was, so I'm sure a dodgy wrist is the least of your worries. Yeah,
double podium this time will be over the moon with, to be fair.
What can you do second race, Gary? The rain's still around a little bit. Can you keep that momentum going? I know that Little Leach has messaged me personally as well and said that, I was enjoying that in the rain. Can we have a bit more? And what can you do?
Well, we'll see. We'll reassess after the first corner. I think that could be quite interesting.
Best of luck, buddy.
Cheers, boys.
I've got Dan in, and we said before we came, before we got into the qualifying session, that can Dan get that 22nd race win? And Kelly was like, yeah, it's Dan, I'm sure he will. You have, Dan. It's took a while, but you finally got there.
Finally got the monkey off my back and finally matched Jamie Brazy. But that was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, finally, 22 wins.
22 wins, great drive from yourself. You got away early. Gary kept you honest early doors, but made a mistake somewhere to give you that breathing space. How tricky was the wet conditions, though? Because you seemed to make a couple of mistakes, one in which we caught on stream.
Yeah, so I done like most people know, I did quite a lot of rain testing just before we came online, because I looked at the weather radar and knew that rain was going to be lurking around. I gapped Gary. I knew I just had to be patient, let the car come to me, and then the perfect timing for wets, but a couple of puddles kept catching me out, and then I had damage actually from my first spin. I hit the wall having rear damage, so the car was a little bit twitchy towards the end, but luckily I built that gap to give myself enough of a buffer to make those mistakes.
What can you do race 2, buddy?
Survive. Get into turn 1 and just see where things takes us, as risking it all, and now everyone knows that I'm on double points. It's going to be more target on my back, so we'll see how we get through the rain and see where we end up.
Best of luck, mate.
Thank you very much.
Kelly, 3 drivers all happy with where they came then. Peaceful, yet to set a lap time though, and he needs to...
Right. I'm in an RNF to change my controller.
Yeah, what's happened?
It's on 1 bar battery, and obviously when it goes, I won't obviously be able to hear you or speak. Well, I can hear you. It just goes through my TV and my speaker. Okay. My camera catches the voice. So when it goes, my hearing's going to be gone. So do I risk changing the controller and it glitch out and having to use the controller, or do I just stick to the wheel and just let it die? I think I'm just going to have to let it die, I think. Last thing I want is to go into the race with no control, no steering wheel. Oh. Race win in the bag. Right. Now matched Jamie's record. So that's one good. More win and I win. I've got most race wins. But we'll take it one lap at a time. You're at the back by the looks of things.
I am. I'm always at the back in race 2 when I don't qualify.
I think that's a good thing for this. Just take our time into turn 1 because I think it's going to be complete chaos. But
well, I tried that in race 1 and I got a much better start than the cars around me, and I ended up in the back by turn 3 anyway.
Yeah, but I think you were mid-pack though. The problem was you were mid-pack.
Yeah, that's true.
We're at the back now, so we can. And Gary and Little Leach, I don't think are going to be launching it into turn 1. They know they got a good car underneath them. So Little Leach was looking quick in the wet. He looked comfortable. So this should be interesting.
Looks like this race is going to start wet and dry up.
Yeah, by the looks of things, but it's cooler. It's 0 degrees out there.
Okay.
So save that. Save that. Fuel. Let's do all this before we go on. 18 laps, that's not right, but okay. What can we do? What can we do?
Go, go, go!
Oh, Fury, man, he's hanging it sideways out there. I think the best of the conditions are going to go. I think Fury's got that pole position.
I'll tell you, that looks pretty certain looking at those times.
Yeah, I don't think Peaceful's going to do better than that. He's trying to go quicker because he's obviously not put a decent lap time in. Oh, Peaceful. Oh, he's really hanging out. Oh, he's just dropped it in the final corner. Fury's on pole.
Did he hit the wall? Can he get to the
line? No, he's lost loads of time.
He's done it.
Fury on pole. Decent lap time from Fury, and it was all in the final sector. He got that. No, middle sector and final sector. Fucking hell, Fury, beast. All right, let's go. It's complete and utter chaos. Come on, Matt. Let's go. Let's get it out the way. Let's get the pain out the way. $52 litres, that should easily get me to the end. If I need to change the splits.
The wet's on.
I best check that. I've loaded the wet setup up, but I haven't checked if it's actually on wets. Yeah, it is. I've done that before. Altered a wet setup and found out that I've taken the wets off.
Yeah.
Right. Race 2 for round 14. I couldn't believe how close Little Leach got to me in qualifying. That was tight. Is it me, or does the longer it take in this bit, the wetter it will get? Is that just me, or am I just thinking weird?
I've got absolutely no idea.
That's my. I'm just sitting here thinking. Yeah, it's light rain, but I think it might dry out later. But how quickly it'll dry out? The track temp is 0 degrees.
Some of those puddles are quite big as well, aren't they? You don't want to hit those puddles with a slick.
No.
I mean, if it's cooler, the wets might hold on.
Yeah.
We'll see, won't we?
Oh, we've lost Matt. Hopefully he can get back in. Oh, wrong view. Oh, we are on the wrong side here.
Yeah. I'm just coming down the inside.
Yeah, I'm not risking that, mate.
Unlucky, mate. You were taken off the line, but stay focused and let's get that place back.
That was horrendous.
Come on, man. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
He's dropped it.
He's still there.
Right there. The grass is surprisingly grippy on the outside there.
I've got Sutty. The rain's easing off.
Yeah, it is.
That lap is a new personal best. Good job. Keep pushing.
I'm on your outside.
Yeah, I can see you. You go. That turn 2, that's the only bit of the track I'm struggling with.
Yeah, it's a bitch. Thank you, mate, for letting me go. I owe you for when we go double points.
Just set your own personal best lap. Keep it up. Nice one, that's your fastest lap so far.
Gary spun it.
Just cleared it.
This is dangerous territory because they're drying up and you think you can go faster. That's when mistakes happen, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Got to stay smooth and consistent.
Nice one, new PB.
Do you want to risk the slicks first, or?
I'm not going to go anytime soon.
Oh, I'm not
when
going.
is the- when's the
16
window?
again.
15? 16?
16.
Okay. Might be wets to the end, to be honest, looking at this.
Yeah, it's starting to grip up though.
Ah. Puddle there. It's the first time I found that puddle.
God.
My wets aren't too hot yet either. So,
Neither are mine. I think wet's to the end maybe then.
yeah.
Good lap, that's your fastest lap so far today.
I think it's too cold for slicks anyway.
Yeah, I think you're going to hit these big puddles and you're going to lose all your temperature and go off.
Yep.
If you can keep the wets cool, so find the water where you can, you've got enough grip on the dry bits, but they're not overheating.
Turn 1 is still so bad.
Yeah, it's awful, isn't it?
BT is doing an unbelievable job right now. Keeping me and Andy behind him. This lap?
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, I'm out.
Alright, I'm in this lap then.
Pit confirmed. We're setting up for that now.
Hopefully this repair won't take too long.
Oh, did you have some damage?
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty quick.
Clear to go.
Wow. Gave me 1.9 repair. Fuck me.
That's good.
Whereabouts on track are you?
Just coming up to the last corner now.
Okay, I'm off the pit limiter. You were quite close to me anyway, weren't you?
Yeah, 4 or 5 seconds, I think. Oh, there's no puddle into turn 1 now, but turn 2 there is still.
Oh yeah, I was just spun it.
So you can brake a bit later into turn 1 now.
That back section is still horrendous.
And I find there's sections of this track you don't use the same line every lap, do you?
No.
So you are always going to find a puddle.
Yeah. Monkey Boy's going in for the second time.
That's your fastest lap so far today.
How are you looking for temperatures?
Optimal.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the minute.
I'm just finding all the cool bits as well.
Find the puddles where you can, find the spray.
It's just this back section is what's keeping me on the wets.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
He might have changed tyres, he's just come out right in front of me.
Yeah. Possibly, but he's going to struggle, I think. He's not going to get enough temperature in them. He's going to be fast in some sections, but everywhere else he's going to struggle.
That long left kink is still very wet.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Andy.
What, he dropped it?
He drove into me. He dropped it and just drove into me.
He must be on slicks if he's dropped it.
Yeah.
So he caught BT relatively quickly and then dropped it, what, turn 2 I guess?
Yeah.
Just set your own personal best fastest lap. Keep it up.
Oh. Turn 2 caught me out good and proper there.
I think Andy must be on slicks. He's gone.
And then he's so slow through turn 2.
Yeah, turn 2, I've caught him up already.
I think we've made the right call.
Yeah, we look after him.
But it's not drying too quickly. We're up to lap 19 and it's still very damp.
Yeah.
I think Gary's done the same. I think he stayed on wets as well. Because he's matching you.
dropped it again on turn 2.
Slicks just aren't working.
Some of the track, they're amazing. Other parts, you haven't got a chance. So he's having it again. Drive it.
My rears are starting to heat up.
And then the long kink left-hander in the wet, he's gone again. And he's just driven into the side of me. Brilliant.
Have you got damage?
Okay, no. He's trying too hard now.
Yeah. My rears are starting to overheat. But only in the far end of the circuit. Like final sector. Is that rain I hear?
Hopefully.
I can hear rain. No, I can actually. Again. I got to hear rain. Yeah, I can hear rain again. It's raining again.
Personal best. Great job.
Oh, I've had a spin. I've had a spin on wets.
So have I, turn 2. Oh, Little Leech has gone through. And he's going to go through. Or is he?
If Andy's still on slicks, he'll drop it again.
He's gone through. Ah.
Come on, man, it's not over yet. You still get a podium. Andy's on wet dries, remember.
That was a 1-2 coming there.
I think a Little Leech might be out your reach, but Andy's definitely doable, mate.
Yeah.
Final lap.
I've got Gary on me now. That's it.
We'll take the win. You deserve this.
Keep it together, man. Keep it together. Gary's been making mistakes. Keep it going. Come on. Andy could drop it and hit him.
Very true.
Keep it together, man. Keep it focused. Come on. Just keep calm. Andy's still got to get through that puddle. Just take it easy for it.
Andy got through the puddle.
You still got to get through those kinks.
Oh, I'm so angry with that.
Have you not got him yet?
No, he's gone.
He's gone. It's a shame, man. It's a shame, but it's
That
somewhat.
would have been by far the best finish of the season.
Yeah, but it's coming back. It's coming back.
I don't know, a P4, that might still be the best finish.
I think it is. I think it is. Might be your best scoring round.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. It was fun anyway.
Yeah, it was good. Like, good recovery in race 1, good race 2, just bad luck in the puddle, man. But we scored decent points. So my double points came out better than I expected.
We've taken Andy and Disco in the teams, haven't we, with that round, especially with your double points.
Yeah, I've pretty much maximised. If I got fastest lap, then I've maximised double points. So, whew. Right, mate. I have got another interview, but I have to shoot.
Right, well done.
Yeah, well done for tonight. A lot better this time. We go to Algarve next, so hopefully more your way in it, that one.
I like that one. I'll put some practice in as well, I think.
Right, sweet. Right, I'll catch you later, buddy, and I'll catch you later.
But Monkey Boy, we lost Disco Fury and BT. And just before the drop scores happen, I can tell you that Liam, Mazda and Big Boy Brazier no longer can win the title. So that's starting. Right. Yeah, that's considering they barely raced. Yeah, that makes sense. But with the title, obviously, the minute you start to see them red markers come on your screen, you know that it's getting serious when the championship is starting to come to an end. Dan then leads the way, 67 points to Andy. Fury in third, but no points in that one means it for him or Disco means that Gary goes to fourth and isn't far off the back of Fury. Exmart up into sixth with BT seventh. D-Big stays in P8, but he's not far off the back of Exmart and BT Targa. Little Each is up to ninth. Peaceful's in 10th with Sooty Apex in P11. Monkey Boy 12th. Phil, Mazda, Big Boy Brazier, Bozzy Boy. And in the Constructors' title, it's 52-point gap between Shake and Bake and Slingshot Motorsport. Leechy Losers going above Team Pro Labs into third place with GQ Motorsport going ahead of Wakasaki Racing as they scored no points. Run Flat Racing 3 points behind them as well. And there we go. Little Each just comes in, but we'll start with Andy. And what a topsy-turvy race for you there.
Yeah, I thought after the pit stops, when I came out of the pits and I saw the gap coming down a little bit to Dan, I thought I'd made the right choice. But then that turn 1 and 2, every lap, I was gaining everywhere on the track, but then I was losing 10 seconds a lap through that one corner because I could not drive it. It was like a boat. Well, no, it wasn't. It was like, it was undrivable through the turn 1 and 2 on the slick tyres.
So we saw, we saw that, Andy. We saw you.
It was quick. It was quick. Every other part of the track.
Yeah.
So that's where Dan won the race, and honestly, Dan made an inspired choice with the wet tyres. Sorry, Kelly.
You had an interesting battle with Biggs as well for a majority of that. I think you two made more contact in this one than I've seen for quite a while.
There were a couple of incidents. There was one coming into the chicane. We were side by side. I thought I was pretty much clear, so I don't know about that. Again, I might have had a bit of an incident with him, so I don't know how we're going to play that one. If we both put inquiries on each other, it'd be a bit of a mess. So I don't know if we're just going to call an unspoken truce on that or what. We both put each other out there, so...
You made a mistake as well, like you said, at turn 2 quite a lot. You were second, you was third, you was down in fifth at one point. Did you think the podium had gone from you today in that second race? Did you think that that's my chance gone?
Yeah, so once I was down to P5, I thought that was it done, and then Gary had his spin, and I got past D-Biggs again, almost had a third incident with him on the exit of turn 3, turn 2, you know the one, out of the first chicane type bit. Yeah, we almost had a third incident, but yeah, just about managed to avoid that one. But this was not a good night. Down on double points, couldn't have gone much worse. So yeah, just enjoy the next few races and I don't know, the championship's out of the window.
Well, head down for Algarve, buddy. We can't wait to see what you can do there.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers, bud. And Little Each, nice to see you back on the podium.
I didn't think this would happen this season, that's for sure.
you was in for a lot of stick. You was in for a lot of stick at Donington Park about this, Renault, and it's come up trumps here, hasn't it?
It's come up good here. It's not a bad track.
Fastio Lapio. Oh, Peaceful. Sorry, Craig. Peaceful just pointed my attention that Gary. Peaceful has the fastest lap. I apologise.
I was going to tell you that.
Mugged you with a point. Strong race tonight, though, Craig. All evening it's been quite strong.
Yeah, I was confident when it started raining race 2, and then when I saw it starting to rain race 1, raining race 2 to start with, I was quite looking forward to it, and then I lost it in a couple of laps. I thought, great.
Did you pit for the slick tyres? Because your pace at the end looked strong.
Yeah, Gary pitted a couple of laps before, he said it's not too bad, so I took the risk, done it, and that paid off.
Good night for the team as well. You've gone up to 3rd in the Constructors' title. Are you starting to get to grips with this, Renault, now?
No. It's just a lucky track, I think.
Well, we can't wait to see what you can do. We can't wait to see what you can do around the Algarve, buddy. Best of luck round there.
Thanks.
We've got Dan in, and Dan, London buses for yourself, mate, tonight. 23rd race win, making you the all-time race wins here at Simplay Motorsport, and another win for the Porsche, making it 43 in total as well. But more importantly, 67-point gap over Andy in the title. Finally, the double points have paid off. Yeah, you know, Matt, I was speaking to you just before this. I was umming and ahhing about running double points. I wasn't too sure, and I'm glad I did it. It's about as close as I can get to perfection, other than Peaceful sneaking it on the end. But that's obviously due to the slicks coming to the end of that race. I stuck with the wets. I thought it wasn't worth the risk in turn 1 and 2, so I just let it out, and it was like 0 degrees the track temperature, so there was no point running slicks. How was your wet tyres at the end of that one? They were pretty good. They were hanging in there. They were getting faster each lap, and I basically did an Istanbul. Basically, just ran the wet tyres till they became slicks. Basically, so yeah, they weren't too bad. I was finding time, finding grip, and every time I came to turn 2 and the 2 left kinks, I had no issues. I was completely planted, and I could pull that gap. Good wins for yourself tonight, great races. Is that the confidence booster you need? I know it's been a couple of weeks since you've had a win, and you know Monday night didn't go your way, but is that the confidence booster you need going into the back end of this season, Nat? I did say that the back end of the season we're going to be tracks that suit me a bit more. This was one of them, and there's a couple more still yet to come, so the confidence can only grow from now. But Oscherslaben has been good to me, and it always has been good to me, and it's definitely paid off. I look forward to Algarve, not one of my favourites, especially when I drove the Ferrari 2 seasons ago, but it's definitely a circuit that will be interesting. Not my favourite, but good points for me and Biggs as well. We've extended the gap as well, so yeah. Well done, mate. We can't wait to see what you can do next week. Kelly, final thoughts from yourself?
Well, as I said, this round, for both Pro and Pro-Am, a Renault on the podium in all of them, which just goes to show what this track is about and what you need to make a good lap here. So yeah, a great choice to track. I think we've had some great racing over the Pro-Am and the Pros this evening. So yeah, let's come back here again one day.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens. We'll be back live, though, next week in the Pro-Am and the Pro at Portimao Algarve for the Pro-Am series, as I've just said. 8 PM BST Wednesday night and Thursday night as well. Cannot wait to get them ones underway. Algarve, I quite like commentating. I quite like the racing that goes on there. There doesn't look to be any rain at the moment. It looks as clear as can be, but there's a week to go, so anything can change. But that's all we've got time for tonight. Make sure you tune in next week. Obviously, don't forget that there's no stream Monday night due to the Clios finishing on that one. And well done to Falgas once again for winning the Clios. But we'll be back Wednesday, Thursday, as I say. Take care. Good night.
Good night.